lion thinks about Ajamil, who chanted only one time the holy name. It is described there in Sanskrit in the verse that Lord Narayan was there in the spiritual world, and he heard how this soul in the world shouted out at his deathbed, Narayan! Yes, you like to also, yes, why not? Let us all together chant 1, 2, 3, Narayan! Yeah, but it was a little bit more urgent, so bring some urgency to this. 1, 2, 3, Narayan! Yeah. So when the Lord in the spiritual world heard this loud calling of Ajamil, who was really on his deathbed and saw the Yamadutas and was so afraid, he thought this. Now this Ajamil is chanting my name. What is now my duty towards this Ajamil? And he answered his question. My duty towards Ajamil is to save him. So this is what goes on in the mind of the Lord. Now, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur shares with us 4 reflections about this pastime. Can I please share them with you also? Good. Ajamil chanted at the time of death, one time only, yet he received the mercy of the Lord. Now, what, asked Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, what if you chant throughout your life? Not just one time, not at the point of your death, but throughout your lifetime. What will be your destiny? Now, Ajamil chanted to call whom? His son, yes. Ajamil chanted to call his son who was playing nearby. And the Lord accepted his chanting. What if you call directly upon the Lord? This means, my dear devotees, as you sit and chant, you really mean Krishna. No, you don't mean your anything else. You just mean Krishna. You call directly to Krishna. What will happen to you? Ajamil chanted having performed many sinful activities and was transformed. Now, what if you live purely, keeping 4 rules even, and chant? It's incredible what will happen. So Ajamil chanted without faith and was saved. What if you would chant with faith? My dear devotees, I was once in Vrindavan, and there was a person, I only remember it was always 3 o'clock in the morning when I got up, and I heard him coming, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He was coming down the parigram path. He had a pair of cartles. He didn't play as nice as you play the cartles. It was cling, 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 cling. And every morning around 3 o'clock, or when he was late at 3:15, he came down the parigram path near where I lived at that time and chanted Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So one day I decided to get up even a little earlier, and I waited on the parigram path. I had my Hindi dolmetcher with me, and I stopped this person and said, my dear person, what is the secret of your chanting? It is very beautiful. And he looked on the floor. He was not pleased by my praise. And he said, I have heard about Angrezi chanting nearby, and you are the one who chants nicely. But I have only one secret. I know that when I chant, Krishna is there and he hears me directly. When I'm really chanting, and I'm present to the chanting, I know Krishna is right by my side. And I think this is one of the secrets of the Ajamir Leela, my dear devotees, that Krishna hears a devotee chanting. He even hears a sinner chanting. What to speak of his dear devotees in the world who are trying to come to him. Krishna listens to your chanting. He wants to hear the expression. And he is pleased when you turn with your chanting to him, and when you are not chanting for him, but are just caught in your normal thoughts of a conditioned soul, Krishna waits for you. Because Krishna has given a promise. Krishna's promise is there in the Bhagavad Gita. If someone thinks of him, serves him, worships him, bows down to him, he will make sure that such a person will come to him. He makes this promise twice in the Gita. Krishna makes promises, and different from us who are sometimes in difficulties in life, Krishna keeps promises. And I wanted to ask Krishna Murari to chant a verse perhaps of where the promises of Krishna are given as told by Surdas.
Upon Uddhava's arrival in Mathura, after being in Vrindavan, Krishna expressed something very special to Uddhava. Hey Uddhava, छूट गयो ब्रजधाम, गैया छूटी ग्वाला छूटे, छूट गयो नंदगाम, यमुना छूटी कुंजन छूटे, छूट गई ब्रजबाम, हे उद्धार मेरा, छूट गयो ब्रजधाम. O Uddhav, although I have been separated from my beloved cows, from my cowherd boys, from my village Nandagram, although I have been separated from Yamuna, from the Kunjas, and also from my beloved gopis, but Uddhav, listen very carefully about the promise which I have made not only to my Brajabasis but also to all of my devotees. Listen very carefully. Whoever calls me, always, even I don't forget that person for a single moment. I stand by the side of my devotees and support them. I take care of them. I take care of their difficulties which they have gathered over many, many lifetimes. And I fill their life with peace and happiness. For my devotees who are attached to me, I take care of them in all respects of their life. Whatever is secret to them or not yet known, I reveal it to them. Sri Surdas expresses, just by chanting the names of Sri Hari, a devotee becomes fearless. Day and night, by chanting names of Sri Hari, one is forever protected. O Uddhav, whoever calls out to me with love, to them I respond with greater love. And this is my promise, which I always upkeep. This is my rule. which I never break. I always respond to the devotees who lovingly call out for me.
So let us once again and again and yet again try to collect our minds, awaken our tired hearts, bring our attention to Lord Krishna, to Radha Krishna, sacred land of Vrindavan, just before our eyes, and call out with some affection, as much as possible for us. And the Lord will reciprocate. Namo, please join me. Namo